Hello everyone, good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we discussed about the chapter rational numbers, and in that chapter we discussed all the topic related to rational numbers, okay, and also we discussed about the some basics algebraic operations on real numbers like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, and we take and solve your NCERT exercise of rational numbers. Okay, now today dear students, we are going to discuss about the chapter number 13, which is exponents and powers. Okay, because of this is very important chapter for you and your half yearly examination purpose. Okay, now in order to discuss the chapter exponents and powers, first of all we discuss the some basic laws of exponents. After that we take and solve your NCERT questions. Okay, let's see. First of all we discuss about the some basic law of exponents. Let's see, dear students, because in first law, if we write a to the power m into a to the power n, okay, here this is called its base and this is called its powers, and the written a to the power m is known as their exponent form. This is known as what? Exponent forms. So let's see here. Now in that result, if base is equal, then power is added. So a is equal to, we can write m plus n. Similarly, if we have a to the power m upon a to the power n, then we get this is the, we write a to the power m minus n. Third laws of exponent as, if we write ab to whole power m, if we write ab to whole power m, then just we can write, if we split that bracket, then we get a to the power m as well as b to the power m. Okay, so this is the some basics laws of exponents, and using all that concept of the laws of exponents, we take and we can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on exponents and powers. Now, okay, now dear student, if we write a question, if we have a to the power, we write a to the power 3, it means that what? It means that a into a written in 3 times. Okay, similarly if we write a square into b to the power 4, then we can write what? We write as a into a and b written in 4 times, because the power is 4, so we can write b into b into b into b. Dear students, this is the basic concept of laws of exponents. Now dear students, we take and solve some NCERT questions based on laws of exponents. Let's see. Let's see, dear students, we discuss some important question of your NCERT exercise 13.1. Now let's see, we take your NCERT exercise 13.1 and we take the first question of this exercise, which is what? Find the values of, let's see, find the value of, find the value. First part of this question is what? 2 to the power 6. Second part of this question is what? 9 to the power 3. Third part of this question is what? 11 to the power 2, and fourth part of this question is 5 to the power 4. Fifth part, now, okay, we have only 4 parts of this question. Now let's see, dear friends, this is the question here. Find the value. Here we find the value of 2 to the power 6, 9 to the power 3, 11 square and 5 to the power 4. Now here we find the values of these. Now in that type of question, first let's see and we take and solve the first part of this question. Here we have 2 to the power 6. Okay, dear friends, we write 2 to the power 6. Here power is 6, so we write 2 in 6 times. So we write as 2 into multiplied by 2 into 2 into 1 2 3 4 5 6. We write 2 in 6 times. Now let's see, 2 to the 4 to the 8 to the 16 to the 32 to the 64. So we get the value of 2 to the power 6 is 64. Okay, so this is the required solution of this question. Similarly, we take and solve the next part of this question. Let's see. Here we have what 9 to the power cube. 9 to the power cube means what? We write 9 in 3 times now. So we write as 9 into 9 into 9. So what I get? Dear student, now we get as 9 9s are 89 into 9 means 9 1s are 9, 9 8s are 72. So we have the we get the answer 729. So the value of 9 to the power cube is 729. Similarly, we take and solve the third part of this question, which is what? 11 square. The value of 11 square is 11 into 11. So we get 121. So the value of 11 square is what? 121. Similarly, we take and solve the fourth part of this question is what? Let's see. Here 5 to the power 4. So we can write 5 in 4 times now. So we write as 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. So we get 5 5s are 25 into 5 5s are 25. So we get 25 into 25 means what? 625. So we get our answer is 625. This is our final answer. Thus, dear students, in this way we can solve all the questions based on this topic. This is one of the most important question of your NCERT exercise. So please do more and more practices of that type of question. Now dear students, we take and solve the second question of this exercise. Let's see. Now look, we take express the following in exponential form. Yes, so then second question is express the following in exponential form. And first part of this question is 6 into 6 into 6 into 6. Second part of this question is what? T multiplied by T. Third part of this question is what? Your third part of this question is B multiplied in 4 times. B multiplied by B multiplied by B multiplied by B. And fourth part of this question is what? 5 into 5, 5 into 5 into 7 into 7 into 7. And fifth part of that question is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by A into multiplied by A. And sixth part of this question is what? A multiplied 3 times, A into A into A into C multiply 4 times, 1 into 3 C into C and multiplied by D. Okay, now look, this is the question here. Dear student, in that question what I do? They express the following in exponential form. We express the following numbers which is given in our questions in exponential form. Dear student, just I discuss about that. What is the concept of exponential form? Dear student, any number. Dear student, first of all you know that what is the exponential form. Dear student, any number written in the form of x to the power y is known as exponential form. Is known as exponential form. Okay, so there is any number written in the form of x to the power y, from x to the power 5 is known as exponential form. So dear students, here we write the given numbers also in exponential form. Let's see its solution. Then let's see. Let's see. Now we take and solve the first part of this question. Here, first part of this question is what? Let's see. 6 into 6 into 6 into 6. Dear student, we know that since we know the laws of an exponent a to the power m into a to the power n and dot so on, we write as a to the power m plus n dot so on. So if the base are equal, then the power is add. Now here 6 6 6 6 base is same, so here that is power 1, that is power 1, that is power 1, that is power 1, so we get as 6 to the power 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, so we write as 6 to the power 4. So this is in exponent form. This is our final answer. Okay, so dear student, if any number write in the form of x to the power 5, so it is said to be in exponent form. So we write 6 into 6 into 6 into 6 in their exponent form in this way, means 6 to the power 4. So dear student, in this way you can convert each and every questions of this part, apply the same way. Let's see. Now we take and solve the second part of this question. Let's see second part. Here t into t. So here again apply this concept of the laws of exponents. So we get as t to power 2. Now we take third part of this question, and our third part is b multiplied 4 times. So we write as b into b into b into here. We apply that concept of the laws of exponents. So we get as b to the power 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is b to the power 4. Now again we take the fourth part of this question. Now we take the fourth part of this question, which is 5 into 5 into 7 into 7 into 7. Now look here, 5 are in 2 times, so we get as 5 square into 7 3 times, 1 plus 1 plus 1 means 3, to 7 to the power 3. So the exponent form of 5 multiplied by 5 into 7 into 7 into 7 is 5 to the power 2 into 7 to the power 3. Okay. Similarly, dear student, we take and solve the next part of this question. Let's see. Similarly, dear students, here we take the fifth part of the question, which is 2 into 2 into a into a. So we get as 2 square into a square, means the exponent form of this number is 2 square into a to the power 2. This is our final answer. Similarly, we take and solve the last part of that question, which is a into a into a into c into c into c into c into d. Now look, dear friends, in that question a mentioned in 3 times, c mentions in 4 times, and d write as it is. Okay, now look, here we can write 1 2 3, so we write a to the power 3. Okay, in multiply here 1 2 3 4, here 1 2 3 4, we add all these powers of the given numbers, then we get c to the power 4. Now in multiplied by d, so we get as a to the power 3 c to the power 4 into d. So this is the exponent form of that number. So this is another answer. Thus, dear students, in this way you can write all the question of your NCERT exercise based on this concept in their exponent form in this way. So this is the process to convert any number in their exponent form. Okay, now dear students, we take third question of this exercise and solve it. Let's see. Now look, we take the next part of the next question of this exercise. We take the third question, which is what? Express each of the following numbers using exponential notation. Express each of the following numbers using exponential notation. Using exponential notation. Using exponential notation, our first number is 512. Second number is what? 343. Third number is 729. our four numbers is 1325 and okay. Now look, dear students, in this question we express each of the following numbers using exponential notation. Okay, here we express each of the following numbers using exponential notation. Now what is the process of that type of question? Let's see its solution, dear students. Let's see, we take and solve the first part of this question, which is what? 512. Dear students, in that type of question, first we write the prime factorization. We write the prime factorization of 5. We do the prime factorization of 512. Okay, let's see. Let's see the prime factorization of 512 is. Let's see. First, let's see 2 by 2. 2 2s are 4, 11. So 2 5s are 10. Okay, 1 2 6s are 12. Now 253 again is divided by 2, divisible by 2, so 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 8s are 16, 2 6s are 12, 2 4s are 8, 2 32. Again by 2, so what I get? We get as 16. Again by 2, so we get 8, 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4 and 2 1s are 1. So we can write 512 is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. So first of all, dear student, we write 512 in the form of 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 multiplying 9 times. Now we express the number in exponential form. Since again we are using the concept a to the power m into a to the power n and dot so on, so we write at a to the power m plus n dot so on. So again here we using the concept laws of exponents as a to the power m into a to the power n dot so on. We get as a to the power m plus n dot so on. So we get as what? Here 2 mentioned 9 times, so 1 plus 1 and up to 9 times is 9. So we write 2 to the power 9. So in this way, dear students, we express each of the following number in their exponent form. First we do prime factorization of the given number. After that we using that concept. Okay, this is which is very important for you and your examination purpose. Similarly, dear students, we take and solve next question of this exercise. This question is the next part of this question. Let's see. Let's see. Here next part of this question is what? 343. Look what I do. Dear friends, first we do prime factorization of 243. So by 7, let's see. 7 4s are 28, 6 3, 7 9s are 63. Again by 7, 7 7 are 49. Again by 7, 7 1s are 7. So we can write 343 as their prime factorization form 7 into 7 into 7. Yes, student, again here we are applying the laws of exponents as a to the power m into a to the power n is equal to a to the power m plus n. So here we write as 7 to the power 1 plus 1 plus 1, because the power is 1 now. So we get as 7 to the power 3. So we can write say 343 in their exponent form in this way, 7 to the power 3. So this is our final answer. Okay. Similarly, dear friends, we take and solve the next part of this question. Let's see. Similarly, we take and solve the next part of this question, which is 729. Look, again dear student, we do prime factorization of the number 729. Let's see. By 9, like say 9 8s are 72, 9 1s are 9, and 9 9s are 89, and 9 1s are 1. So we write as 729 is equal to 9 into 9 into 9. So again dear student, here we apply the laws of exponents. So we get what? 9 to the power 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 9 to the power 3. So this is our final answer. So in this way we express the number 729 in their exponent form in this way, that is 9 to the power 3. Now we take and solve the last part of this question. Now we take and solve the last part of this question, which is 3125. Now we do, first of all we do prime factorization of 3125. Now look. Now first of all we take 5. 5 6 is 30, 5 2 is 10, 5 5 is 25. Again by 5, 5 1 is 5, 5 1 is 5 2 is 5 5 is. Again by 5, 5 2 is 10, 2 5 5 is 25. Again by 5, 5 5 is 25. Again by 5 as 1. Now we write the expression 1325 is equal to 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. 5 mentioned in 4 times. 5 times 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5. Now again here using the concept, the laws of exponents, look here what I get. We get as 5 to the power 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So we get 5 to the power 1 2 3 4 5 5. Okay, this is the student exponent form of the number 3125. Thus dear students, in this way we convert each of the following number in their exponents form. So dear students, first you do more and more practices of that type of questions. After you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise. Now we take and solve the next part of this question. Let's see. Now we take and solve the next question of the exercise 13.1. Look, your question is identify the greater number. Your question number 4 is identify the greater numbers. Let's see. First part of this question is 4 to the power 3 or 4 to the power 3 or 3 to the power 4. Second part of this question is what? 5 to the power 3 or 3 to the power 5. Okay. Third part of this question is 2 to the power 8 or 8 to the power 2. The fourth part of this question is 100 to the power 2 or 100 power 2 into 100 or 2 to the power 100. Okay. And last part and fifth part of this question is what? 2 to the power 10 or 10 to the power 2. This is the question here, and what I do? What is the question? Let's see. Here the question, identify the greater numbers. Okay, so in that question we identify the greater numbers. Let's see its solution. What is the process? Now we take the first part of this question. Let's see here. First is given as 4 to the power 3 or 3 to the power 4. Dear students, first of all, in that type of question, first of all we simplify them. Let's see. First of all we take 4 to the power 3. We write 4 into 4 into 4 na. So 4 4 is 16, 4 is 64. Now we simplify 3 to the power 4. What I get? 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. 3 3 is 9. 3 3 is 9. 9 9 is 81. Now look, who is the greater number? Just here, just 81 is greater than 64. So we can write 3 to the power 4 is greater than 4 to the power 3. Okay, in this way, just we find 3 to the power 3 to the power 4 is always greater than the number say 4 to the power 3. So this is the method to identify the greater number between two numbers. Okay, now we take and solve the next part of this question. Let's see. Your second part of this question is what? 5 to the power 3 or 3 to the power 5. Dear student, first of all we simplify them. Let's see. First we take 5 to the power 3 and we write 5 into 5 into 5. So we get what? 5 5s are 25 and 25 5s are 125. Okay. Now similarly we take 3 to the power 5 and simplify it. Let's see. We take 3 to the power 5. So we write 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. So 3 3s are 9. 3 3s are 9. And 9 9s are 81 into 3. So we get 3 1s are 3, 3 8s are 24. So in this way we get what? We get the student 243 is greater than 125 na. So in this way we write 3 to the power 5 is greater than 5 to the power 3. Okay. Thus dear students, in this way we compare between two numbers, right, which is written in exponents form. Now we take and solve the next part of this question. Let's see. We take the third part of this question, which is 2 to the power 8 or 8 to the power 2. So first of all we write 2 to the power 8 in the form of 2 into 2 into 2, 4 5 6 7 8. Now 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are 32, 32 2s are 64, 64 2s are 128. So 128 multiplied by 2, 256. So if we just expand 2 to the power 8, so we get as 256. Now we take 8 square. The value of 8 square is 8 into 8. 8 8 is 64. Now look here, 256 is greater than 64. Thus we can say that 2 to the power 8 is greater than 8 to the power 2. So this is our final answer. Thus dear students, in this way you can compare between two numbers which is written in exponent forms. Now we take and solve the next part of this question. Let's see. Now we take and solve the fourth part of this question, which is 100 square or 2 to the power 100. Dear student, first we write 100 square. 100 square, write 100 into 100 means 10,000. Now we take 2 to the power 100. We can write 2 to the power 100 as 2 to the power 10 into power 2 to the power and whole power 10. Because of laws of exponent, you know that na, we can write 8 to the power mn. So we can write 8 to the power m into n. So this is also the laws of by the laws of exponents, we can write 2 to the power 100 is equal to 2 to the power 10 the whole power to 10. Okay, because by the help of this laws of exponents. Now the value of 2 to the power 10 is what? 1024 and power 10. So you know that, you observe that if we write to 1024 into 1024 into up to 10 times, then already it is greater than comparison to 10,000. If you express them, then you already compare them between them. This is smaller than this. So we get in this way we can write 2 to the power 100 is greater than 100 square. Thus, students, in this way, now we take the last part of this question. Let's see. Now we take the fifth part of this question, which is 2 to the power 10 or 10 square. Now look again, 2 to the power 10 is what? You know that very well. 2 in 3. We write in this way. Let's see. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 8 to the 16, 16 to the 32, 32 to the 64, 64 to the 128, 128 to the 256, 256 multiplied by 2 to the 4. Now we get 1024. So the value of the student 2 to the power 10 is 1024, 1024. Now, and the value of 10 square is what? 10 into 10 means 10 tens are 100. Thus, in this way, we get what? 1024 is greater than 100. Thus, we can say that 2 to the power 10 is greater than 10 to the power 2. This is our final answer. So, dear student, today we discuss your first exercise of that chapter. Now, first you revise all the question which we discussed in that class. After that you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on exponents and powers. Now in next class we take and solve the next exercise of that chapters. Okay, thank you.